It's been a wonderful experience. It's the thought of doing something for the community, in the community.
It's really fabulous creative energy that's there, you know. It's lovely.
We are shaping young people's ideas about mental health through art.
When I come over here, it makes me feel like I'm free and I can do whatever I want.
I think it really empowered everybody. Everybody felt as though it was their project.
It makes me feel like my life's worth it.
Now, the thing that inspired me about the working in the Hurst was the resilience of the people and the fact that through good times and bad times, people pulled together in this area.
It's provided a great opportunity for people of all ages to get involved in new experiences.
It was all about young people making decisions.
We get to choose what we do because at school you have to do what the teacher told you, but here you can do like whatever you want.
People have gained so much in confidence over the process of the working. It's been absolutely fantastic.
It wasn't a case of me coming in and saying, right, this is what we were doing. It was very much led by the group.
I think we all know that we all had an input in it and we were all looking at it like as if we owned some part of it.
When we decided to form the group, I think it really empowered everybody. Everybody felt as though it was their project then and got much more involved with bigger projects.
We've certainly become a bit more ambitious as we've gone along, and we still work very closely with BATE.
They're thinking much bigger, and it's come completely from the group. This is their interests and what they want to do.
The guys are very involved in putting an exhibition together now. There is that passion to take things forward, and it's really refreshing to see that.
They've just done a stained glass window for the Lairds house, helped design it and actually make it, so that's been really, really good.
We're a team now.
As our services matured, we've been able to recruit our own artists with the support of BATE. So we now have an artist in residence and we're in our second year of that. So it's been tremendous. But we've now moved on to where we're writing the bids with their advice and support.
Our decision making has grown over the years, and within each project we've also been given decisions to make ourselves. I think BATE's encouraged us to be more empowered within each project.
We've been able to offer fantastic services to young children that we wouldn't even have known could be possible, which has been great.
The staff now see it as part of our service, as a way to help and support families.
When I come over here, it makes me feel like I'm free and I can do whatever I want.
It's just totally amazing and it really uplifts you. It's just a good feeling to be part of that, actually.
It makes you feel alive. Music does that for me. I may go tired, not when I hear the music story. I come to relief when I hear that.
Yeah, I do feel happier and it just makes me feel more comfortable.
I guess a lot of the time my head feels clogged up with a lot of emotions and a lot of ideas. And when I can make some of my ideas real, it makes me feel like my life's worth it.
I think it's just helped me realise who I am as a person and how I can be artistic and how I can do all this stuff. But it's also led me on a different path. It's led me on to working with the community programmers and bringing theatre, which is my passion. And it's just made me so much more aware of everything that I can do, and it's just rounded me out completely.
It's amazing what we've been able to achieve, and it's also inspired. Like somebody I know, she came to the event last night. She wants to know more about mental health. Last night, making people more aware of mental health, and that's the main thing what we wanted to do.
For me, it's just opened up a whole other aspect of creativity. I've done photography with them, I've done a radio play that I would never have dreamt I would ever be acting, and that was fabulous, and the people were brilliant. It just makes you feel marvellous, really.
I've definitely had a boost. It's the thought of doing something for the community, in the community. It's been a wonderful experience.
There have been some really wonderful moments working with the dementia group and the problems these people have day-to-day living, and just to see them connect, and it was a really emotional feeling, and they're all just thoroughly enjoying themselves. It was really a wonderful moment.
I really believe that these kind of projects bring people together, give them a sense of possibilities that they can do.
We've become more confident, more insightful about what the arts can offer. We do feel it's enriched our children and families from this community working with BAIT. It's been great.
It's opened my mind completely. I've become aware of things which I had never thought of before.
I might be artist or like paint some stuff.
I've done so many courses that I would never have done and met so many really interesting people.
And the group were really keen to get involved with bigger projects, so BAIT helped the community centre get an Arts Council grant.
There's been a lot of decision making. I think everything I've learned here is potentially transferable to the future. Whatever I do in the future, there'll be ways that I can use those skills in decision making and learning like everything and confidence and all of that.
Working with BAIT over the last 6 years has really increased our knowledge as an organisation to kind of really understand the importance of art, what difference that makes to families and children.
It would have bothered me before. I would have been too shy. And now I want to progress with the writing, and I'm just excited to see what's coming next. I've gone from not wanting to go out to the house to not wanting to stay in, which is a big, big thing for me.
These skills will be really good because if I can do this now at my age, then when I'm older, like I could like do loads more, and I could speak to a lot more people in a bigger crowd, and I could like be able to understand a lot more people because I would have experienced a lot more.
I think it's given me so much experience in such a broad range of things, you know, teamwork, leadership, project managing, and like working with people and all of these things.
The community programmers, it's a brilliant project that brings really good theatre to South East Northumberland and gives loads of opportunities. Just seeing what we can do, seeing what the possibilities are. And
I've been to Edinburgh Fringe, and going there just brought me alive again with how creative it all was, and it's really fabulous creative energy that's there, you know, it's lovely.
Some of the experiences when you get into it, you do actually learn, and in the future you might get to situations where you can use them and you can tell the people around you and help them as well.
If somebody's stuck with something, you can go and help him because you know.
Teaching someone else will be good for me because when you teach someone, you do learn as well.
هذا الشيء كتير جيد انه واحد بيجي بيستمتع بيشوف الشيء اللي ما شافه يعني صحيح يعني بنشوف شيء شغلات كتير منها.
We always seem to be coming up with new skills. We're sort of up for anything basically.
everybody within each group has said there's something in the project that they've never done before. It's really nice to see people's confidence grow, and I love it when they get to the point where they'll ring me up and say we're doing this rather than do you think we should? That's brilliant.